Alright, namaste babies. My name is Illy B, aka Rabami Reads, and I'm here to do Aquarius's reading forecast for October 2020. This can apply to your sun, moon, and or rising, plus Venus sign, whatever dominating planets. Honey, this is your world. I'm here to deliver a message. So there were several messages that did come up during my meditation while I was connecting with your energy. So there was a moon, but I believe it was a crescent moon, and there was just like this very flowy white light, but I felt like it was a deity or your ancestors. I do believe it's your ancestors as well. So your ancestor lineage doesn't have to just be within the earth realm. You have ancestors within the star system as well. So being able to connect with them as well, I think they're trying to get in contact with you through the moon. You guys be more drawn to the moon as well. It was a very yin energy. So when I say yin and I say yang, I am referring to yin, which is feminine, and yang, which is masculine. I try to try not to use feminine and masculine, and if I do say it, I'm not talking about a gender, I'm just talking about energies here. So the yin energy is very flowy, creativity, nurturing energy, where the yang energy is point A to point B. It's structure, logic. Yeah, so the best way I like to describe it is a Fibonacci sequence, right? We need both, right? So the point A to point B is the yang, and then the yin is the flow. So we need both, and each and every one of us embodies both yin and yang energy as well. So I feel like you guys are very fluent and also balancing those energies as well to really be center and know when to tap into yin or yang. So it's very beautiful. And also it was disassociation, but you guys aren't disassociating, and I feel like that's what a lot of misconceptions of Aquarius are. But you're not disassociating, but on the outside view it does look like it, but you guys are very hyper vigilant on a specific topic. So that might be what's going on with you guys as well. So let's hop right into the reading, shall we? So yeah. Alrighty, so two cards wanted to come out, exactly what I said, Mr. Fuji and Natarina over here. So Mr. Fuji, look at this, it's like kind of like this like family here, and so it's family, a sense of home. So again, your ancestral line, there might be a call to heal ancestral lineage from your motherly figure side as well, and with Natarina, it's extra emphasis on that as well, as this is the yin energy of, you know, Natarina as well. So yeah, so that's an extra emphasis on that, and the wind is blowing, may I say. So super interesting how you guys are air signs as well. So air signs is like communication, consciousness, the flow of things, being able to flow freely through them. So all right, let's see the general theme for Aquarius for October 2020. Oof. Interesting. Grimmer, right? Grimmer, look at that moon over here. So also these two cards came flowing, a Parasect and Gust of Wind. So yeah, there's going to be something that comes up about something that's been leeching onto your energy, and it's going to cause the gust of wind. Remember how I was just saying this wind over here? So yeah, so I feel like this gust of wind is going to take you by surprise, because look at Grimmer over here, right? It's kind of shocked and everything, and look at the moon. You may be finding this out either whenever the waning moon is, or this full moon. We have two full moons for the month of October. We have one that's coming up on the 2nd, October 2nd, and of course on Halloween. So yeah, it might come to you as a surprise, but it's coming up for you to like fully remove this energy. Let the wind take those parasites away from you. This might be, I'm picking up on, it's not really a person. This is more so your thinking. Remember how I said before, you're very hyper vigilant on a specific topic? It might be something that's been like leeching onto you, right? So this could be an outside entity that's attaching to you and feeding you negative energy so you could like, you know, feed into it, and that's how they feed off of you. So yeah, I do feel like this is more of a mental issue than you know, a person here. Let's see, can I get some more information on this, please? There might be some shadow work that needs to be done. I feel like it is something from the past here. Yeah, gust of wind, Pokédex. We have Parasac over here. Pidgeot in reverse, Tentacool, and Electroid in reverse. So let's see. I could have... Whoa. I could have sworn a card was here. Oh, right there. And Omnistar. So, Spiral Pokemon, a prehistoric Pokemon that died out when its heavy shell made it impossible for it to catch prey. So the heavy shell, this is like essentially the baggage, just like old stuff that's being repeated. It's coming up necessarily. You need to be the neutral observer when it comes to these things. And this is like old, a prehistoric baggage that is coming back, right? You don't want to become extinct or fall to the ocean floor because of this baggage. You want to be able to continue. It might have to do, I feel like this technology has to do with something. I feel like something's going to come up maybe on the internet, which is going to cause you to like, you know, trigger something from the past to come back up. I'm going to draw some 5 cards after I do this. It's going to be in regards to this here. So, because it says, look at the top 5 cards on your deck and put them back in any order. Okay, so, yeah, so it might be like, you feel like it might be like coming up to deceive you or some sort of thing, but it's not. It's for you to, for it to come up and, for you to deal with it. It stores electrical energy under very high pressure. It often explodes with little or no precaution. So because this is in reverse, you guys have done the work, right? You guys have done the work where you guys don't like let things accumulate and then explode. So that's coming here. You kind of really need to see through this, through a specific lens. This is coming from your own internal light. See things as what they truly are. You're able to see through this murky water. Although there is going to be some sort of fog around it, like I said, you're going to be able to see right through it with Pidgeot here. Very protective of its territory. This Pokemon will fiercely peck at any intruder. So, again, whatever the situation is, it might have caused you before to be very just, you know, reactive to the situation, but you guys have done the work. It's coming up again for you to really just clear everything. And you guys do rule technology, Aquariuses. So this, right here. Interesting. But we're not gonna do that. Okay. All right, so let's see here, the 5 cards. These. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, so we have Natarina and then Nataran here. So again, like I said in the beginning, this is like the yin and yang energy, you taking both sides and knowing when to use what energy, right? If you need like to nurture yourself, you're going to use more of the yang energy. If you need more of the masculine energy to like get through it, the yang. Okay, so okay, this is awesome because gravel right here, it says rolls down slopes to move. It rolls over any obstacles without changing its direction. So yeah, so this is like essentially you, like the only way to get through a situation is literally through it. You need to get through it without changing your direction. There's no way around this. But with this, you are going to get through any obstacles. You're going to roll through it with an ease, right? And also, like, you have the support in this realm and beyond. Your ancestors are here to like help you as well with Kadabra. And emits special alpha waves from its body that induces headaches even to those nearby. I do feel like this is crown activation. Oh my god, octa 8. Anyways, 8 might be a significant number to you. And yeah, so there might be a lot of crown activation, which is going to probably cause some headaches most likely. But whatever you're thinking about prior to the headache, just know that's a confirmation. Or when you do get the headaches, it's more so adjusting to the frequencies of your ancestors coming in if you haven't like really communicated with them all that much, or you know, just adjusting to this new upgrade, because like communication comes in many forms. With Power Plus, you're going to be able to like, you're going to have the strength to get through this, to get through these obstacles. And like I said, with Natarina, you're really balancing out these energies, right? You're really tapping into your yin and yang energy and like balancing them out. Now with grass type energy in reverse, there might be some root. Notice how Pokédex is red, there's some red in the background, and this is in reverse. So there might be an imbalance within your home as well. Remember how I said, you know, healing the mother figure side as well. That might probably be it. That's a message for some of you guys, not all. Let's get some more messages on this. Right over here. Item finder. Yeah, I feel like what might be out of balance here is like you might be looking for something. Some of you might be looking for a home as well. That's a message for some of you guys, and it's causing like, you know, you guys to let your root to be off balance just a little bit. And during this time where we are going through a global pandemic as well, it might be like, you know, really nerve-wracking as well. But just know that I feel like you will be finding something soon. But I mean, item finder is in reverse, so yeah, you guys will be finding ooh, magnemite here. Whatever, you know, it is that you're looking for, whether it's an object, whether it's finding a new dwelling place, a home, etc. Alrighty, can I get some advice? Advice on how to deal with these obstacles and to communicate with, yeah, your ancestors and whatnot. Okay, I'm hearing one question at a time. Okay, so let's start off with advice on how to deal with Okay, yeah, so with reserve ticket and how it flew to Omnistar, don't invite this energy in, right? Just say, I don't accept this, like, I don't accept these thoughts, you know, and sometimes you really need to sit with it and just ask yourself, why is it coming up? Sometimes your thoughts aren't even yours. That's a message for some of you guys. I'm not denying your reality and the thoughts that do come up in your head, but sometimes they're really not yours and they're outside forces wanting to feed off of negative energies. And you really have to just use discernment, whether if you're picking up on the collective's energy or your own energy. But like, yeah, the message here is not to invite that energy in, right? Like if you think of something negative, say cancel, and replace it with 2 positive things. Yeah, an extra emphasis on like not accepting this energy within the bubble store in reverse. It's all about planting seeds here, and you don't want to plant that. I totally forgot. There is 60 that came up twice, extra emphasis on Kadabra, yeah, and Graveler. So 60. It's red over here, so that's a double emphasis. 6 typically represents like our thoughts, like being mindful of our thoughts as they create our reality, and 0 being the point of creation. Yeah, you don't want to like, you know, it's just being mindful, right? Replacing those thoughts with something, you know, positive. Any other messages, advice on how to deal with this? Eradicate, Weedle in reverse, and Ditto. Yeah, don't, with Ditto, you know, it like copies its opponent. It transforms, it's capable of copying an enemy's genetic code to instantly transforms itself into a duplicate of its enemy. And this is in reverse, so it's like not going down to their level, pretty much. Like, don't stoop down to their level, don't fight fire with fire, right? I know you probably do want, like, I feel like this probably is you kind of want to fight back, but just don't stoop down to their level. Just, yeah, it says it uses its whiskers to maintain balance. It seems to slow down if they're cut off. So like, don't cause your whiskers to be cut off because you want it to go and fight. Maintain your balance, like I said, with the yin and yang energy. Over here, you don't want to have this energy of starting over. Don't go back to your old ways here, is what it's telling me as well. So that's awesome. And let's do some questions on how to connect with ancestors. Oof. Magnemite and Magneton. So with Volprax in reverse, energy removal, Magnemite and Magneton both in reverse. So yeah, like to connect with them, there needs to be some sort of energy removal, whether it's your own thoughts or clearing space, right? Clearing your altar, clearing your space in order to like have like a clean, you know, come through as well. But also I'm hearing is cleaning your vessel, like eating fresh foods as well, drinking more water as well. So like really just removing any energies. And like what you could do at nighttime is just say, I call back any of my energy that I have given out today and remove anything that's on you. So I feel like with Volprax in reverse, it's telling me that like you guys have multiple, like, I want to say like altars, I guess, but just having like one dedicated spot where you go to communicate with them, right? Like you want to separate, you know, your altar that you have for your deities then with your ancestors, because like, you know, with the tail, like Volprax, its tail, it like, yeah, as it gets older, it has many more tails. So, all right, let's see with these two here. Essentially like, yeah, what I'm getting is I feel like you guys are probably like wanting to do too much in order to communicate with them, and that's not the case here. The case here is like more so to just like let it come naturally and let them tell you how to build your altar or to build communication and to build things like that as well. And just knowing when the time is right. I'm also getting like set some water. It all starts with water. Just give an offering of water. As you guys are the water bearers, right? And yeah, so that's beautiful. So any last, so let's see the outcome if the advice is followed about the situation here at hand. I'm hearing victorious. You guys will be victorious. Okay, so Cutie Pie, which is in the bottom of the deck, I wanted to be, oh, you know what? This is how we're gonna do it. Boom, 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 boom. Awesome. 5. So Cutie Pie, this is like more so, I don't want to say like starting new. This is like a new awakening here, right? Like you're attuning to these new frequencies and therefore you're starting this new awakening journey, attuning to like this new vibration that you are emitting yourself in. Yeah, this parasite energy, boom, gone, right? And with Ponyta, you're able to like really move forward fast, and you're going to be this diamond, you're right, because you're cleaning your vessel and everything. You're being able to have a new a clear way to communicate with the diamond, because its hooves are 10 times harder than diamonds. It tramples anything flat in moments as well. And with Geodude in reverse, found in mountains and fields, mistaking them for boulders, people often step or trip on them. So because this is in reverse, you are making yourselves known, right? You are really coming into your power and saying no is no, having these boundaries. No one could fuck with you. And yeah, so there's like this, it bites anything and attacks. It's small and very quick. It's common sights in many places. So this is in reverse. This is like you having like an ego death, right? Look how prideful Rattata is. And right, and notice how there's a mountain here. Interesting. Yeah, right, mountains and fields as well. So maybe you guys are being called to like go into a field or like go to the mountains if you need a break, you know, like, or maybe that's where you're being called to for those that feel like you're moving, probably like in the mountains somewhere. And mountain giants, right? The elementals, mountain giants, they're so beautiful, right? They're so amazing and like just very pure and loving, but they teach us how to have that courage, how to feel like you're just this, you're able to handle any challenges pretty much. If you'd like a guided meditations on connecting with the mountain giants, please feel free to contact me. I have my information down below as well. So beautiful over here. Let's see, I'm gonna see if there's any one last messages. And again, this outcome is if you follow the advice here. Any last minute messages? Notice how this pile flew over here, and this is all about like, you know, just not going back to your old ways. So yeah, like don't let this energy consume you, even though you see like this is like you and this is like this energy consuming you. Not letting it get to you and like riding this wave here. So this is essentially just like the overall energies is what I'm picking up on. Like this is like essentially you and the situation, and this is Onyx is you riding the wave. As it grows, the stone proportions of its body hardens to become similar to a diamond, although colored black. Remember how I said a diamond, right? Diamonds are formed under pressure. The only way to get out is through. So riding the wave to get through. And again, you have all the confirmation you need and everything here. So beautiful. Thank you so much, Aquariuses. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more love you show me, the more love I'm able to give back to you. If you'd like a personal booking, my information again is down below. Yeah, please feel free to email me or direct message me on Instagram or Twitter, as I have a price list and different options for you. And yeah, my tip jar is also down below. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Bye.